too. But Mass Effect, they continue to release character packs, gun packs, it's totally free. Like, yes, the game is still flawed beyond belief. I may make a video just talk about how fucking like fucked up the game is. It's a great game, but oh my goodness, so much stuff they should have fixed, they could have fixed. But look at this, they release they release character packs, fucking gun packs, maps, totally free. That's all you do is download it, and that's how I feel DLC should really be handled for the most part. Why? Because DLC it should not be a fucking cash cow where it's like, okay, let's not finish the game and just ship it out, and then we're gonna add shit that should have been in there in the first place as DLC for extra money, because that means you are fucking yourself in the ass. Why? Let's say a fighting game, Street Fighter, Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom, stuff like that. Suppose you're like a person that plays fighting games casually, not all the time, but casually. You play them every once in a while when you got nothing to do. Maybe jump online a few times, but you just play it just to play it. You're not trying to be serious. You're just playing it to be a game, which is what games used to be, but they're not anymore. But you just play it to have fun. And you go online. I mean, you go in the PSN store or the Xbox Marketplace, and you see DLC for it, and you're like, oh crap, let me check this out. And you find out that it's two characters, both about $2 or $3 each, that allow you to play as these two characters. And you're like, well, why the fuck would I would like to have them, but I don't play this game that much, so I really have no use to really get this, because I'm not gonna play this game all that much. And besides, even if I do, I probably won't play these characters like that. So that means you just lost money. Why? Because why the fuck would somebody do that? It makes no sense. Same thing with like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare has packs, like 2 fucking map packs. I would love to get them, but I don't play online. So that means, like, I played Spec Ops and missions because I like co-op. I really have had it with the competitive shit. But I play co-op and all that, so I would love to have the maps to have extra stuff to play on. But of course, since I don't play it that seriously, that would just kind of be a waste, because I'm not going to use them online. I'm just going to be using them for my own like pleasure, and my like brothers, when we play co-op on that, or when I play with a friend online. But and plus, $10 is a fucking lot of money. I think it's over $10, 10 or 15. That's fucking retarded. But like, that's why I don't get it. But and that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why DLC is so flawed. The gaming market, the gaming companies are not ready for it. They were not ready for it. If it wasn't for, like, really, like, the only one I can think is, like, Xbox, Microsoft pushing it to, like, yeah, we're gonna make it so you can always keep the games fresh and all that stuff, then we wouldn't have this problem. But of course, they kind of just do what they do, which is pretty much chase money, because they don't have enough of it. But that's my whole problem with it. Like, this is how I feel DLC should be handled. DLC should be handled where game makers make games, of course. So most people are gonna buy $60. So that means, like, let's say you get 1 million people buying the game. I know that's small on the grand scheme and thing, but work with me. 1 million people. And like months after you release the game, they drop a DLC, a pack, character packs, a map pack, for Modern Warfare, stuff like that. That like you go to the market or a store and you see it, you're like, holy shit, DLC, and it's free. So you download it, you play on it, you be happy. Why? Because you already you're elongating your game, your overpriced game, because no fucking game is fucking $60. I don't care what the fuck they say. Games are not worth $60 yet. They never should be worth $60. That's too fucking much. Like 40, maybe 45. But nah, $60 for a game that's probably not even fucking finished, so that they can release DLC that still probably doesn't even complete the game. But they but think about if DLC was free. They dropped the map pack. So that means that's like $35. $35, and your game was worth $45 when you got it new. So that means you are effectively getting back the money that you paid. But wait for it. Since the stuff was free, you're going to kind of shit bricks. You're going to kind of have a gamergasm. You're going to be happy as fuck. And then you're going to go to, like, be walking around, maybe meet people or whatever, or see somebody at the game store. It's like, well, I don't want to get this game because I heard that, well, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I heard they don't have that many characters in it. There's nowhere near Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But, like, and then you're like, hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't have that many characters, but they released about 3 character packs all free. And so, guess what? $60. Why? Because that person will probably buy the game free. Buy the game new. Why? Because they see that they are really standing behind the game. Like, of course, you wanna reward developers that really, like, are in there. They really, like, show that they give a damn about the gamers and about their product. So $60. Now imagine that same million and they all told somebody else. Then you have fucking 2 million. If, like, you made like half of, like, you know, maybe $1.5 million, something like that, but you're going to get extra people on board, which means more money for you. Like, with DLC, that's nickel and diming. You're not going to get much out of it, especially since people don't like paying for DLC because they think it's kind of stupid in the long scheme of things. Especially when you're pretty much telling us to pay for something that we feel should have been free in the first fucking place. In fact, should have been on the disc in the first place. But you're charging us for it, and we're supposed to just buckle for it. Like, fuck that. Like, if you did, like, really, like, stood behind your product, people would stand behind you. But that's pretty much my thoughts on DLC right now. I kind of calmed myself down a little bit. I know a lot of people probably won't agree with all this, but it's just my thoughts, and you don't have to agree with them. It's just how I feel on it. I mean, like, every time I go to the market or whatever, I always feel like that is bullshit. Like, $10 for that? Really? A color, a fucking skin swap, like fucking Capcom, Resident Evil Chronicles or whatever. They have character color swaps, fucking color swaps. They do nothing for the game, but they're fucking money. Why? That shit should be free from the fucking get-go. Oh, but it's free if you get the special edition. Fuck that. That should be free, period. That should have been in the game. But, yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm running out of time here, so, yeah. Later, YouTube.